Groundwork is being laid for construction on the new auditorium, and it's going to result in a slight inconvenience until the Monday after Thanksgiving break. The first 2 rows of the west parking lot behind the school are going to be inaccessible. Mr. Betcher recently met with Racc-Tv's Forrest Jackson to explain the situation.
Now, Forrest, part of the construction that'll be going on in December is they're going to build a huge fence around here. Do you follow that? What they're going to do, the fence is going to go up here, so the way out to the indoor or into the outdoor is going to be down the sidewalk and all the way around. Now, do you drive? Well, that doesn't matter that if you drive or not. What you will be is it'll affect how the traffic flows here. And we'll go take a look at how the traffic flows. Do you have any questions at this? But I didn't think you did. Now, Forrest, I realize that there's a lot of construction going on in January, maybe December. Now, do you park? No, you don't need to park here. You can ride the bus because the parking and all the exiting is going to be changed. Do you ever come out this way? Well, it's okay if you don't, but what's going to happen is a fence is going to run from the corner of the gym out here all the way to the corner. So you'll have to pull around. Now, so the exiting will then take a new route and there'll only be one way out of the parking lot. Do you follow that? Yeah, of course you do, because I'm clear as a bell. So you may need to make sure to let people know that there will be traffic disruptions. Forrest, now that we're close to Mount Frisco here, you need a hard helmet. Now, the hard hat is for the construction area. However, we keep out of the construction area because the sign says, what does the sign say? That's right, keep out. You're right. Now, what's going to happen in the next week is we're going to disrupt the parking over here. They're going to take out the first 2 rows of parking. So the students won't be, and teachers won't be able to park in the first 2 slots. They'll have to park further, which means some people are going to park up on the new lot on the hill. Have you ever been to the new lot on the hill? I'm sure you've really have seen the band marching up there. Well, we're going to park up there from now on. So it won't affect any drop-off, and as we've established, you don't drop off. But with the crazy people coming through here, dropping off and zooming off, we're worried about student safety. Let's go take a look at some student safety problems. Now, Forrest, what will be going on here is they're going to dig a trench 1 mile deep and ½ mile wide, kind of, all the way down this lane. So this row of cars and this row of cars will no longer be, or they'll fall in the ditch. So we're going to have a fence here. But the students who park on the upper lot, now I know you're all about safety, aren't you? Of course you are, because you've got your helmet. But they walk down and they mamby-pamby through this area here. We're going to close off all these first parking spots here for students to walk, so they can walk between the fire lane and the fence. Can you say fire lane and fence? Fire lane. Nope, that's good enough right there. But the fire lane and fence, that'll make it safe for students to walk. Those parents won't be hitting the students who are walking through this area. We all clear on that? You got any questions on the safety? No, that's all right, because you got your helmet on, you're safe. We're ready to go. Make sure you tell them right. Thank you.
Parking will still be available in the west lot, but further back where the new lot was built. Everything is scheduled to be back to normal on Monday, November 26th, our first day back from Thanksgiving break. In the meantime, it won't hurt us to walk a few extra steps to the door. For Racc-Tv, I'm Casey Vagoda.
There's always been a controversy between athletes on whether or not cheerleading is a sport. Many cheerleaders believe that it is, while others have different opinions. Ms. Schweikler, who takes part in coaching the girls, has some strong feelings on the matter.
The first skill that we have to do is we have to learn all of the cheers. We have different cheers for each of the sports. So we have a cheer for cross country, we have a cheer for basketball, we have a cheer for football, we have a cheer for wrestling, we have a cheer for volleyball, we have cheers for baseball. Anything that you do, we have a cheer for. So we have to learn all of those first. Second, we have to look good doing it, and then third, we do all of our tumbling and all of our stunts. So we run backwards, we do our tumbles, we do handsprings, we do somersaults, we do anything that you can think of that you've ever seen a cheerleader do. But my favorite is the scorpion. And if I could do it, I would have my little leg up here, and I would be standing on somebody's hand because I'm at the top of the pyramid, and I have my arms out like this, and I would be smiling, making everybody envious, and we do that every day. That's why we are awesome.
Cheerleading is a sport because all the time and effort put into it, and you have to work just as hard as any other sport.
I think it's a sport because it requires a lot of teamwork and athleticism.
No.
No. You think cheerleading is a sport?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No. All they do is like jump around and, I don't know, do backflips. I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't really think it's a sport.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
As you can see, many students have different opinions on whether or not cheerleading is a sport. It is an ongoing controversy between athletes everywhere and will always be disputed. For Racc-Tv, I'm Victoria Slaby.
The FHS gym foyer is being used as an official polling place, so there will be crowds of people showing up to vote. The voters will need a place to park, so please do not park in front of the gym on Tuesday. And that's just Tuesday. Let's do our part to ensure a smooth election process in Frisco. For Racc-Tv, I'm Mitchell Roberts.
The presidential election is only 4 days away. Research shows young people are not as interested in this election as they were in 2008. Most high school students are not able to vote, but we ran across a few who had their own opinions.
Well, Madison Hoppus, I'm really glad you asked me that question, because I'll tell you the truth. I'm 100% for Mitt Romney, okay? I'm not a very big Obama fan. Even though I'm not that big into politics, it's not a big deal to me right now. But I am team no Obama, okay? Romney all the way, conservative all the way.
I choose Obama because he was a good president.
I'm not old enough to vote, and I'll make the decision when I am.
Obama, because you kind of do need 8 years to get things done as a president. And if you close your eyes and listen to their policies, you're going to pick Obama.
Romney, because of 2 reasons, and that's for lowering taxes and to maintain the Medicare system, because with Obamacare, really it's socializing our medicine, and we don't want to get cruddy medical care like, you know, from that of the UK or Canada, because if it's free, then it's not going to improve, because, you know, with medical, you know, competition, then it gets better and better. We don't want to have to have you know, cruddy medicine.
Romney because he has perfect hair.
I think Romney because he seems like he would do a better job than Obama.
Obama.
Why?
Because he's the man.
It's rare for a president to only serve 1 term. Who was the last president to only serve 1 term?
Is Bill Clinton a president?
George Washington the first.
Thank you.
I'd have to say Paul Revere was the last president to serve only 1 term.
The last president to serve 1 term was President George Bush 41 in 1992. On Tuesday, we will be seeing whether or not we will be adding to that list. Those of you who are eligible to vote, remember to vote on Tuesday. For Racc-Tv, I'm Madison Hoppus.
Hello, fellow raccoons. This is Batman.
And this is Tunchi.
Since Halloween was this Wednesday, we decided to spook a couple people for the holiday.
What did you do for Halloween?
Okay,
here we go. What was your best Halloween costume?
Bane, Batman.
What was your best Halloween costume?
One year I dressed up as Casper.
Okay. What was your best Halloween costume?
A green M&M.
Are you okay, Reagan? All right. What was your best Halloween costume?
Oh, I already forgot. No, my best Halloween. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Not me.
As you can see, we have a couple scaredy cats in the school.
Next time you walk around the corner, beware of what's lurking in the trash.
Hope you had a happy Halloween. For Racc-Tv on Gotham's Dark Knight.
This is Weezy F Baby.
Go ahead. What was your best Halloween costume?
When I was in college, I took a cardboard box and
Yes! Yes!
That rocked.
Hello fellow raccoons, welcome to the Weekend Weather Watch. This weekend will be a mixture of warm and cool weather. Today is going to be sunny with a high of 85 and a low of 61. Saturday may see a few clouds, but for the most part will remain sunny with a high of 80 and a low of 56. Saturday night is going to be busy. A cool front is scheduled to roll in and bring the high down to 71 on Sunday, with the possibility of showers. Sunday's low is going to be 49, but the most important thing about this weekend is the end of daylight savings time. Don't worry, this is the good time change. We get an extra hour of sleep. Late Saturday night at 2 a.m., which is really Sunday morning, move your clocks back 1 hour to 1 a.m. This is known as the Deja Vu shortcut. Until next time, this is Flores Jackson. Remember, nobody loves you like I do. Does anyone have the time?